All right, let's do this. See how far we dropped on this. Whatever has apocalypse, I want to avoid. I guess I'll deal with a Black Knight. I don't know. Do that. Yo, what's up, y'all? All right, so for transparency, which I think y'all already saw already, I won't be here too long, but we here. So this is what messes me up, right? That Black Knight, because now they both got the taunt. Would Odin still get this? Because I need him to go like ASAP, right? That's fine. Yeah, that's not good. So Black Knight does stop this a little bit. That's smart. Yeah, what's going on, Rello? I can't fully see the chat bot right now. What's up, Jay? All right, let's do this. So I'm gonna lose this matchup. This matchup is already lost. I can't get rid of. I'm not getting rid of Odin, so this is already lost. Speaking of Odin, I should have just grabbed Odin first, right, before I did this, because I'm about to grab him. He will be mine. Oh, we can take that off. Cool. Because we're not killing him here. Like, it's not happening. Unless we are. It's possible. Es posible. So if Gladiator, no, if APOT does this thing right here, that should kill him. Yep, that's, so he's gone. All right, cool. It's a lot less complicated than I thought it would have been. All right, well, I want to ability block him. You finally got to node 12? On what? On DD? You got to node 12 on DD? Why's my camera so high? All right, done. What's going on, Mike? I'm gonna move my chat over here because I can't see enough of this. What's going on? What are y'all saying? There we go. Now I can see. I just can't see myself now. DD8? Yo, so them ISO purple 3s, those are rough. Now, Alliance has definitely been helping to make sure that we re-up on those. But I mean, I just don't have your tier 20 already on no, huh? Okay. I see what type of, you know, I honestly forgot what type of arena shard I was in before I came back. I 100% forgot. But y'all will see what I got left to finish up Dark Dimension 8. We don't got much left to it. We will really be done soon. Unless I played stupidly. Just, it's not impossible, man. Come on now. Not impossible. However, unless I play it dumb, really, really dumb, I should be able to finish it today. What did you bring into, because I don't remember that you're saying node 12. I don't remember the specific numbers of the nodes. What node is that? I really, yeah, the death proof kind of hurt me a little bit there because then I'm going to take his ult, which is not bad. Nah, he's just going to resist that. Never mind. It's closer than usual. Yeah, so here's the thing. I got a new green screen set up, which I'm about to switch up. Because usually I like to sit and lay back. Oh, but also on the podcast, Jay, I'm usually way back. Because at nighttime, I just be chilling. Yeah, at nighttime, I just be chilling. So you don't really see, I'm way laid back on the podcast. Yo, what's up, Fee? Don't worry, there's no mod duties that you have tonight, okay? Don't worry about it, Fee. There's no mod duties, all right? You're off the hook today. But yeah, at like 3 o'clock, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta go grab my kids from the bus. He's on the ult, isn't he? Yeah, this could be problematic. Because he got safeguard too. Oh, this is really gonna get annoying. Unless we can continue to keep on hitting Thanos, he's ulting here. This is gonna get real funky monkey. I say, oh, never mind. All right, we spoke too soon. Okay, nice flex with you. No, I missed half a day and don't get to fight him in the back. Oh, shoot. Damn, I'm sorry. Like I said, man, it's one of those things again where it's just a matter of just the alliance that I'm in. Like they're absolute beasts. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, they're hard carrying me right now. That's what it comes down to. They're hard carrying me. So that's the reason why I got no. So no helps out in the arena shard right now. Because other than that, if it wasn't for them being beasts, like I wasn't gonna have no. It's the Mephisto node. Old man Logan. Super Scroll. Okay. Mephisto. Fall and Thanos. Okay. I'll show you what I brought in. I broke 100 in arena for the first time. It wasn't until I wasn't breaking 100 in arena. I'm gonna keep that a buck right now. Before, no, I wasn't breaking that in arena. I was smooth down there. All right, so I'm only gonna do 2 attacks because I think that's all I need to clear the objectives. All right, and then we're gonna wait until I did end up buying this battle pass though, because Zombie Scarlet Witch, and that's. So I'm doing what I did the last time. I'm buying like 1 pass a month. When I say 1 pass a month, I literally mean like I'm either choosing 1 battle pass or 1 strike pass a month to purchase. And that's what I'm purchasing. So $20 a month is what this game is getting for me right now. That's enough. We got some war attacks to do too. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we are gonna go into this, and we're just gonna bang this out right here while we're doing this. And I'll show you, Dan, what I got, what I use. So this took me a while to get through. Some of this was like misplays for sure, but I'm 7 attacks deep into this, and then for the Mephisto node, which is this one right here, I did it in 5 attacks, but I was just uber patient with just going back in over and over and over again to get the right setup before I was able to complete that node, because you'll see like I was able to do the most damage on attack 1. Like there were times where I was only doing like 20 mil or like something less than that. I was only doing some small percentages of attacks here because I was just doing wrong. I was just misplaying it. So we about to do this though. Let's do it. Um, just take Nullity and destroy it. So I had already started before we got no. So I was already knee deep. I was already knee deep in the DD8. So there was no way I was gonna then try to find, and the purple ISOs. Come on now, man. Listen, they make sure. So this should be an easy matchup right here because I think we have Odin. We got Odin. We got Sentinel. We got, and then like 2 Thanoses. I think that's all we got left. Oh, there's Gore in the back right there. But the reason why I said that this should be fairly easy is like this right here kills Odin. Right? There we go. Like this right there kills Odin. Let's just make sure. And then from that point on, I think we're going to try to take care of Thanos, who for some reason, oh, is he gonna go over 50? Oh. Yeah, so bye-bye to my Logan, probably. Thanos on Thanos crime. T on T crime. Oh, this is just a minion. All right, so this is easy, bro. Let's do this. This is my first run. What's up, Killshot? What's going on with you? I don't need to do this. I should have done that to Gore. I don't know why I did it. It was already ability blocked. We'll just like slow you down, I guess, then. And then we'll focus on, bro, this is auto. Why am I out here doing all this? And this is auto. You feel me? Oh my gosh. All right. So we'll go here. Does he has a vulnerable on him, right? He has a vulnerable on him. All right, does have a vulnerable. So this will hit multiple times. This should kill the other 2. All right. We're gonna click buttons still. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Finally, The Rock has come back. Kidding. No. What's going on, Slick? Missed the YouTube post, but always looking so I appreciate it. Thank you, Slick. So if you guys have been wondering where I've been at, I have been, so there's a YouTube channel called Keeping It Comic. If you've ever watched that channel and you're saying to yourself, why does this voice sound familiar? Well, that's because it's my voice. That's because the voice is me. I am the voice. And then there's also my channel partner, Desi, who also be putting out some banger videos as well. So you also hear his voice. Well, Keeping It Comic, we got a great thing going on there. So that's the reason why you guys haven't seen me around. And MSF just was taking up too much of my time because it's a time-consuming game. I mean, let's just keep it a buck, right? Thank you guys. Thank you. I might watch in Daredevil Born Again. I don't miss an episode on the day when it gets released. You kidding me? Playoffs. I just hope. Daredevil. All right, we got Odin. And we're doing it. We're bringing the homeboys going all the way to 105. I don't even have all my arena characters yet at 105. This man right here is going to 105. Okay, immediately. I call Mephisto's old grabby hands. I mean, it's pretty. I like the animation. One of the things I always say about this game is that they got some pretty solid animations, right? So we're out of some Mystic gear, so that's the only reason why we're only able to bring him to 16. We're about to change that in a second. Yeah, I do a comic book channel. You guys don't know. Keeping it comic is what we're called. All right, so where are we short? Every Mystic gear. What a surprise that we are low on Mystic gear. It's not as if though this game doesn't bleed you for Mystic gear on a consistent, regular basis. How in the world are we low on Mystic gear? It's not as if though almost every good character in Marvel Strike Force requires Mystic gear. That couldn't be it. Huh? I guarantee that's not enough. To get him to 18? I knew it wouldn't be enough. Look at this, guys. Would you look at this? Cat drinking milk out the bowl. So we'll open the rest of these. You're going for Goofy Raid Shadow Legends? Yeah, I've always turned that one down. Y'all know me, man. I'm not just gonna do it just for the fun of it. I gotta like actually enjoy the game, and Raid Shadow Legends is just not for me. Yo, what's up, Dacier? Raid Shadow Legends is just not my vibe, man. But I never yuck anybody's yum, right? If that's what you're into, boo boo, do your thing. How much of this do we need? All right, give me a second. Let me look at the website real quick, just so I can get a proper gauge of this. How much of it does he need in order to be able to go to? All right, so in order to get to 18, he needs a total of how much? 525. Bro, I gotta open up all my gear raid orbs to be able to get that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what I gotta do. I gotta open up all the orbs. So we got that already. We'll probably open that up if we need to, but we might as well just kill all of this and see what we get. And I still don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough. Like we just barely got enough, right? By opening up all those orbs. Wow. All right, let's get him to 19 though. Oh my lordy, Lord. Y'all see that? Bruh. No, he ain't. He is not at all. But it's not even that. I'm talking about, look at the Mystic gear. Look at the Mystic gear. And this is the reason why I hadn't upgraded Kahuri yet. Because I was like, I just don't think I'm going to have enough Mystic gear whenever I get Odin. I just don't think I'm going to have it. And I was right. I counted that right. So wow. But the good news is it's Odin. We got Odin. Now we have to remember what we're doing with Odin. All right. 50% piercing. Okay. All right, and then we got to do ISO. What is this song? What is this song, fam? This is 100% like, sounds like an anime album. But yeah, somebody asked me earlier if I'm watching Daredevil Born Again. Absolutely, man. We are absolutely all up in there. New episode releases today, right? What are we running on Odin? What is the community running on Odin? I know. Okay. Probably go back and forth between that or Striker. 6 red, 3 diamonds on Kahori. I threw down on her, and I am now just waiting on 100 shards. Wonder which will come first, Kahori or Odin. Hey, depends on whichever one you get first. Listen, I would still hold off on Odin. The thing about Odin now, though, is that it finally allows me to start incrementally building some of the characters. I've been holding off on using my gold for the past few weeks. I've just basically been doing, apart from Null, I haven't really invested into any other characters. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do everything on them. All right, do we have enough? That's another thing too. I don't know if I have enough. No, we have enough of those. Wasn't worried about the ions, about the crystals, but I forgot we just finished that, right? So we were gonna have a bunch of stuff there. And now that I'm done with this, now I can actually start putting some of these on the raid characters too, right? Because that was another thing. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's finish that though. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got Odin. Who did I run for Hero Global? I think I did like part of Illuminati. I'll show you what I ran. Let's see, Hero Global. I think I did Illuminati and please hold. So I ran. Who did I run? Yeah, Hero Global. Oh, let's do. No, we should have done non-legendary. So I did Shuri, Jean, Beast. I think I did. So I had just gotten this dude, like literally the campaign. Where's he at? Where's the stupid face at? Hold on, give me a second. Why can't I see him right now? Captain Britain. Oh, there he is. I had just gotten Homeboy. Like literally the weakest campaign came out was the week that I got access to Hero Global. And I ended up bringing him in there, but I don't necessarily know if like Illuminati's the best play anymore. If you ask me, like if you're looking for like optimal from a gear perspective, I would probably lean into some other characters. The Illuminati combination of between Hank Pym. So it was, I did Beast, I did Hank Pym, I did Shuri, and I did Jean Grey. I had also just gotten Jean Grey too, and she was lower than this. I think she was only at 3 and 3. How did I get her to 5 stars? Honestly, I don't remember how I got her to 5 stars. Did we just had a recent thing that got her up there, right? Is that what it was? It was just like a recent thing that kind of made this possible. But yeah, so we did that team. They were fine. I mean, apart from the fact that, of course, like you're bringing in Jean Grey and Beast into that node that has the mutant killers, right? I mean, that's the only part about it that sucked at times, is having to deal with that node that has like 700 sentinels, and it was kind of insane. But apart from that, it was okay to get through it. I'll show you what I used for the global villain. That was easy. That was Orcus and in Apocalypse. For the villain, city villain, that was Sinister Six. They don't really give you much of anything else that you have availability to use. And then I had already finished the City Hero, right? Is it City Heroes? We got 100 sharps for Gene and Herc. Thank you, Mike. Hold on, I'm getting some work messages here. I'm on my break, but I'm on break, so taking my little lunch break here. But just in case the messages pop in, I might have to tend to those. Somebody just sent me a funny message at work, so go back. All right, so yeah, so City Heroes is funny money, right? Because I'm glad you're back. Looking forward to a Goofy Mobile Gamer collab. So me and Mobile always talk about, oh, we should do a collab, and then we never do it. And we used to talk frequently enough to where like it was easy to probably do a collab, but we just never did it. So there's also that. But Moba's cool, man. Moba's really cool. We always have a good time when we chat. All right, so yeah, I mean, I guess City Hero now it's like Oath and Blade. I will say this: the Vigilante team, Vigilante, whatever you want to call them, Vigilante team. I don't know about that Professor X thing. I mean, I know like it's the optimal build. You know what? I'm wrong. They said they're recommending Blade, Oath, and Vigilante, right? Because they want you to, of course, use the brand new characters. Do y'all really think that those brand new characters, although they're not necessarily going to be great, because I saw Dorky's video, are they not going to be great outside of raids? Y'all really think that they're not going to make those nodes optimal only for Vigilante? IJS. What's up, McEagle? I'm doing pretty good. Yourself? That was terrible. I went all in on Storm, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, and Beast. Yeah, those nodes are rough. Those nodes are rough if you just bring in mutants. They're rough. However, I think Falcon wouldn't have been a bad play though. Like if we had brought in Jean, Nightcrawler, Beast, Falcon, and then maybe like a tank like Black Knight, that probably wouldn't have been terrible. Oh, for what did you ask me again? Hero Global? So I brought in Britain, Shuri. I just said it and I can't remember it. This is what happens when you're a dad to 4 kids. So Britain, Shuri, Pym, Jean, and Beast. That's what I brought in. Like I said, it was okay. Illuminati was a beast. Like Britain, Shuri, Hank Pym were phenomenal. Jean Grey, Beast. Okay, like Beast did things at times. Jean was helpful. Jean was helpful. I'm not gonna lie to you, because her ability blocks and stuff like that, they were actually timely. You just got like with Beast and Jean, you just gotta time their abilities correctly, and then you can get through it. But it still took me way more attack than it should have. Yeah, Vigilante lose a whole lot when they're not with the full team, and that's the reason why I hate it. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, you think that they're not going to make those nodes optimal so that you can use those, so that only those characters kind of work? Like, it's gonna happen. I don't know why the music is playing. That's why the music is playing. All right, so what do we got? We could do some war attacks here. Now it's like, what do I do with this new toy I just got? Other than everything, right? other than now everything. But this is the problem right here now, is that I still have some mystic characters that I want to be able to invest into, and that's Kahori. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to get, it's going to be a slow grind for her. But what this does open up now for me is a little bit being able to sort of kind of finally invest into the rest of my roster, right? Like that's really kind of where my mentality is at now. And I'm inclined to do more alliance related activities than I am anything else. Like Starjammers, sure, I'll get to them. Immortal X-Men, sure, I'll get to them. But I'm most likely now gonna start pushing towards investing into like some Liberty for the Alliance. We'll probably go Miss Marvel and Kahori next, and then we'll work our way around to like maybe 1 or 2 Cosmic Crucible teams, most likely Starjammers first. Although Starjammers are still playing like hot garbage in Crucible, right? From what I saw, they're still playing like hot garbage. How did y'all do in U32, by the way? I think this should be able to complete it. Oh, why am I going to an actual blitz node right now? I need to turn sim back on. My biggest issue with the Envoy videos on Vigilante is that the test server never translates to live. Yeah, that's always the case. It's always the case. Because at the end of the day, on the test server, everybody's going to be at 7-7, right? Every character is going to be at 7-7. When in reality, what's going to end up happening is that you're going to have a 3-3 or a 4-4, and that experience is going to be incredibly different for you. Like I saw what people were able to do with Night Stalkers, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. Your Night Stalkers is they're beasts. Like they got diamonds on them. But put somebody in my position that has a 6-star blade and a 6-star oath. Like I have to be way more careful with the chaotic raids right now. I have to be way more careful. The same thing with Orcus. I'm like, people are simming through those nodes, but I can't sim them, because I only have a 6-star Nimrod and a 6-star Omega Sentinel. So I got to play this a little bit more carefully. And sometimes it's just about RNG and luck. But yeah, I mean, that's why like I always and that's the reason why the way that I always made content. I think you guys have seen me do this like purposely before. Like I purposely will leave a character on the test server. I'll purposely leave a character at 3 or 4 stars, so you can see how they perform. I think I did that with the last raid Envoy video I did was for Invaders. And I specifically remember, I think if you go back and look at my gameplay on that video, I think I may have accidentally brought up a character too high, but I think I left most of the characters at like 3 stars or 4 stars just to make it somewhat relatable for how you guys would play it. Do you play non-mobile games like Marvel Rivals? So a lot of the games that I play that are non-mobile are video games. Like I'm a big Madden fanatic, NBA 2K. I just wish that the developers would make those games better. But those are the games that I usually play. I typically tend to dive into like every now and again like some Assassin's Creed, stuff like that, but that's really more the type of games that I play that are not mobile games. But apart from that, no, there's really not much that I do outside of like but the only mobile game I play is this game. This is the only mobile game I play. I've never played any other mobile games. Yeah, I agree with that, Mikey. So if I get back into the Envoy, I'll make sure that I try to do that if I do Envoy videos, because sometimes I just skip them because I'm just like, bro, 25 people doing the same video on the same team. It's always making any sense to me. No offense. You know, I think what I'll prefer more is to provide some valuable insight on it as opposed to like just doing the same video talking about the same kids. But there is value to being able to get that information ahead of time a little bit. So I just don't want to be doing repeated stuff that somebody else is already doing. Y'all hear that? Oh, dang. Stopped, y'all. Sorry. We're back to the regular beat now. It's crescendoed a little bit down. All right. My bad, y'all. Do you think Daredevil is worth coring for? I think if you're playing free to play, most characters are worth coring a little bit for. Like, I think prioritizing doing good in arena so that you can build up an assortment of cores does provide you with value. 675 though, you know how that is. That's Russian roulette, baby. That's a casino. That's what you're doing. You know, it helps to give you kind of a leg up on a little bit, but at the end of the day, like, just understand that there's a ceiling on that, right? So it's only worth it if you care about it, you know. But if I'm looking at it from my perspective, where I want to be able to, I don't want to spend on the character, but I want to give myself at least a chance, I may spend 675 twice. Depending on how many cores, I may spend 675 3 times. But apart from there, like, at some point in time, I kind of say, all right, this is not worth it. But I'll give it a shot. But I think also just be real with yourself on, like, okay, like, does this really make sense? Do I have enough cores to even make this a realistic attempt? Appreciate it, Novak. Yeah, always worth it to get, but what do you have to give up to get it? And can you just be patient enough to get the character when the character becomes available to you by just normally playing the game? Flushing 20,000, 21,000 cores or whatever that the amount comes out to be may not be worth it, for depending on where your core allotment is. Like right now, I wouldn't, like, based on the amount of cores that I have, I'm not gonna go crazy on it, and then I'll get the character whenever I get the character. Like, I just think you get just, like, what is your play style, and then think about whether or not you can afford that. And then if you can afford to drop those cores, then if you're a battle pass spender, like you're spending $80 a month on a battle pass, then maybe that value is different for you at that point, right? Hey, because I can get it back over time. Sure, do it then. If not, then there's a risk, because you could do 675 3 times, and what do you get for shards? 18. Was it worth it at that point? So basically what I'm saying is, think about the risk and think about what you're willing to spend on it. That's all. I've always been like that. You guys know how I think about the game. Also, this is fake currency. This is also fake currency. So, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Oh man, I might have been the only one that found that as funny as I did. All right, so we could do some war attacks, but I just looked down at the time, and it is currently 2:59. So I am going to call it early because I need to go get my kiddos from the bus. So we'll do these random pop-up streams. I'll have like a little slot between like 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock most days, whenever I decide to kind of like take a lunch break or something like that. Let's go hang out with WAP. Actually, can I raid? I don't know if I can raid or not. I might not be able to. Give me a second. Got it. All right, so let's do this. Let's go raid Wapo. Yeah, good to see you guys back. I hope what I said made sense. I gave you 3 different answers, but I gave you 3 different answers for 3 different scenarios. So I hope what I said made sense to whoever asked that question. But I am going to, like I said, I'm going to kick it over to Wapo here. I'm going to go grab my kiddos from the bus. Next time, I will make sure that I get on a little bit earlier so that we can chit chat a little bit more. Then we go from there. But appreciate y'all watching who are on Twitch. For those who are on YouTube, that's a different conversation. But all right, I will see you guys at some other time, probably later on this week. Maybe Thursday we'll do the same thing again. But appreciate y'all watching. Those on YouTube, I'm just gonna end the stream there. Love y'all much. See y'all soon. Bye. We got Odin.